Hi, in this video I have prepared simple but nevertheless very interesting problem. And here is a problem. In cats, black fur color is caused by an X-linked allele. The other allele at this locus causes orange color. The heterozygote is a tortoiseshell. What kinds of offspring would you expect from the cross of black female and orange male? So if you feel that you can solve this problem, I recommend you to stop video here, try to solve this problem on your own, and when you would be ready, you can run video again and you can compare your answer with my answer and explanation. So first of all, let me remind you what is the simple Mendelian genetics. It is when we have two alleles, for example, one would be dominant, another one would be recessive, and these two alleles can make three genotypes. One would be homozygous dominant, another one would be heterozygous, and the third one would be homozygous recessive. And in simple Mendelian genetics, these two genotype would make one phenotype, and homozygous recessive would make the second phenotype. Those we have three genotypes, but here we have two phenotypes because in this example of the heterozygote we have one dominant allele that would be dominant over this recessive allele, and for example if it is this trait is color, so the color would be the same as homozygous dominant. But here in this problem, as you see, we have two alleles and three different colors. So let's call the first allele would be O, that stands for the orange. So we have one genotype that is O, another one that is O, B, and the last one would be B, B. And as you see, I use here all the capital letters. I don't use capital and recessive and small, or dominant and recessive, because here we have three different phenotypes here, three genotypes and three phenotypes. So first would be orange, and this would be genotype that is OO, orange. The second one would be tortoiseshell. And the last one would be black. So why do we have three genotypes here and three phenotypes? This might happen in two cases. The first one when we have incomplete dominance, but in this case I would use recessive allele, and this would be homozygous dominant, heterozygous, and homozygous recessive. But this heterozygous would make different colors that would be intermediate between this one and this one. But in our case, we have another example that we call codominance, because this intermediate doesn't have intermediate color. This heterozygous color would be patches of orange and black. And here is an example of such tortoiseshell cat. As you see, here you don't see uniform color. This is patches of black and orange fur. So how we are going to solve this problem? And let's look at our problem. So we told that we have black female and orange male. Because this is sex-linked trait, we also call this X-linked trait, because we can find this allele or two alleles on the X chromosome only. We can write down the genotype of the female, and this is going to be X and X, and phenotype or genotype of the male would be X, Y. And as you see, the female would be black, so we can use X XB and XB here, and orange male, that means that this is going to be XO. So now we can build a Punnett square and would see what kind of genotypes and phenotypes such a cross would produce. So this side is male and this side is female. So female is black and male is orange. So here in this first we would have XO and XB. Here we would have XO from the male and XB from female, and here we would have XB from female and Y chromosome from the male, and here we would have XB from female and Y chromosome from the male. And as you see, 50% of the progeny would be males and 50 would be females. And all the males, as you see, would be black because they would have only one X chromosome. The genotype would be XY, and the only chromosome they can get X chromosome from the mother and Y chromosome they can get from the father, and all the phenotype would be black. So this is going to be black males in 100%, and females, 100% of females would be genotype XO and XB, and that means tortoiseshell. So 100% in such cross males in F1 generation going to be black, and 100% of the females in such a cross going to be tortoiseshell. And let's now check which answer would be correct. Answer A, tortoiseshell female and tortoiseshell male, and this is incorrect answer. Answer B, black female, orange male, is incorrect. Answer C, orange female and orange male, you can also cross out. Answer D, tortoiseshell female and black male, and this is our answer. And answer E, orange female and black male, also would be incorrect. And one last comment, as you see, only females can be tortoiseshell color because males have only one X chromosome, and they can have whether it's XB or XO, so they can be whether only uniform orange color or uniform black color, but they never can be intermediate color or codominant color that would be patches of orange and black. So whenever you would see cat that would be tortoiseshell color, you can say even from very far away that this is going to be female cat. This is never can be male cat, except for example if this cat would be XY genotype that we call aneuploidy, and this in humans we call Klinefelter syndrome. So phenotypically this is going to be male and would have two X chromosomes, so one extra X chromosome. So such a cat can be male and have this pattern of the color, but this is very rare genetic disorder in humans and happens in about 1 in 1,000 live births. So as you see, this is very rare genetic disorder. So with 99.99% you can say that any cat that has this color would be female. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Goodbye.